Hey you! What's good? Today is going to be a kind of a storytelling format. But trust me, this is going to tie in really nicely with crypto as well. Yesterday, I had an emergency, a medical one. I was doing warm up for acrobatics. No, not even doing somersaults, no backflips, no round-offs, just a warm up, okay? And then I felt some excruciating pain in my lower back, right side. And when I felt it, I went to the ground, and I never got back up because the pain was so intense. It was kind of like Bitcoin, at the bottom, just laying there, doing nothing. That was me. So I tried to, inform my girlfriend that, come here, maybe you give me some cold. I need something cold, maybe to take the spasm away. Didn't help. Then she called a physiotherapist. She said that, okay, you try to, crawl up somehow to release the spasm. No, it didn't work as well because I couldn't get up at all. Then we had to call EMT guys. A brigade of four heroes, I must add. And, two of them are apparently in crypto as well. Luckily from 32K or something, so meaning that they're not the crowd that when you hear it, you need to sell, okay? They're not taxi drivers. But what I really enjoyed, that they loved their job. Because they had compassion, energy, and most of all, humor. They hadn't lost their sense of humor, which was refreshing to me. They tried to help me as much as possible, but it all ended up with me going into the emergency room to the hospital, okay? The ride there wasn't so bad because the crew kept me kind of entertained and comforting. Everything was cool. I mean, kudos to those guys. I really appreciate you. You did an amazing job, and I will also link, as I promised, I will link my book down below, if you can call it a book. It's not a book. It's a PDF for my friends, how to actually make and hold on to the money you make. Okay, just guidelines, how to invest and stuff, and how to, interpret charts, and 14 rules, how you can make a lot of money, which have worked for me, and I've done like every kind of mistake in there. So basically, this is a guide to success of sorts. But when the guys left me there in the hospital with my excruciating pain that I couldn't move at all, I couldn't get back up, I couldn't sit even. That was horrible for me. So I waited there in the room, in the middle of the room basically, surrounded by 90-year-old kind of dying people, it seemed, because the machines kept beeping. One guy tried to pull out the breathing tube. Got panicky, horrible. One elderly woman was confused why she was there and tried to pull out the needles from her arm. I mean, that was horrible staying there. One guy, actually, 80-year-old guy, had broken his hip because he was hungry and he was climbing a ladder to see if he had bread on top of his shelf. Okay? On top of his shelf, bread what got to him. He had to have an operation, but since he had taken some medication, the operation couldn't be done before tomorrow. So I was there, I was trying to think away, how am I going to get out of this situation right here? Sorry, I'm going to put on a lamp. I'm barely walking here, and I can't sit down. Shit, too much light. If I sit down, it takes me approximately 10 minutes to get back up, but I actually, found a way. I can crawl on my 4 feet, and when I crawl out from my bed, okay, and then I go to the training room, which is here, and I use this ladder to climb up, then put a certain amount of pressure on my lower back, ease myself on my 2 feet, and then I can walk. Otherwise, the procedure of standing up or from laying down to sitting is almost impossible. They gave me a lot of medication in the hospital, and none of it worked. And they basically told me that, okay, if you can now stand up, you can go home. And I wanted to go home really bad. I wanted to go home. People are writing to me saying that, oh, Bitcoin all-time high. Now Bitcoin all-time high. No, I felt pain. I didn't feel any happiness for Bitcoin. I felt pain at the moment. At the very moment when Bitcoin hit its all-time high, I was at my all-time high with opioids, okay? That was the exact point. So now you know, historical reference here. Now, what I did, I tried to kind of stand up, and I almost passed out twice. The doctor said, okay, now, put your weight on your toes. Now put your weight on the lower, back of your feet. And I did that with a crying emoji. And she said, okay, do you want more medication? I said, yes, because I was passing out as I was doing it. They gave me, and I quote, an elephant dose of painkillers, which barely helped. But it helped enough so I could stand up 2 hours later, having my veins poked everywhere. And I could walk out the hospital like 10 o'clock in the evening. Okay, and by the way, it was International Women's Day yesterday. I had plans. I had a table, I had flowers, I had everything planned. And it all went to shit, okay? Luckily we got the flowers and, evening was great here. Loving it. But now, I'm recovering like the Bitcoin price, Let us enjoy it at least. I'm going to do another take-off videos in upcoming days. Speaking about taking profits, and not now, I'm not doing now, like overall. But anyways, I really hope that you enjoyed this video at least. This is my kind of update about my situation. It takes about 2 weeks to recover from this hellish pain. I'm Silly Lamas, and I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like, smash that bell, and if you dare, subscribe as well. Till next time.